So it does some pretty insane chunk loading.
I may
So
need to make one of those.
now they're a bit more expensive because they require gold, but
Well,
I mean,
my, my poor turtles just aren't doing enough with the regular world loaders, world anchors.
all right. And then, so basically what I showed you, earlier I showed you the frames where they can actually move any connecting block,
Right.
which can be an issue because I need this frame itself to move up and down. And so if it's connected to stuff, obviously it's going to move this whole entire platform down instead of just the bottom part below. And so obviously you know about the diamond handsaw because I know it was your favorite tool. And if you go ahead and make some covers and actually put them on the inside like this, tubes will no longer connect to these tubes. They'll just act like they're blocks that can't be moved.
Oh.
So that's an easy get around for that.
Let's see. Hang on, I have to run back to the plot.
Okay.
My jetpack's dead.
Oh, and now another thing I would like to mention is that this world also has no weather.
Oh, no rain. The
So-
server that always rains.
I may spend a bit more time in here. All right. And then we're going to need 2 frame motors. Where'd I put my sonic screwdriver? Seriously?
Doctor Who.
Oh, you have an obsession, man.
It's 2 episodes, but he's really good.
Oh.
It's just sad. There's something wrong with me. Doc's home. Oh wait, I went to the right one.
Doctor Who. Oh, Mango.
I do what I can.
Which is hilarious, too. It seems like anytime I ever try to do a commentary with somebody, I always get a reference to Doctor Who. Like when I did my Redstone Wars series with Joe Hills, he ended up referencing Doctor Who, too. It's just a requirement.
Okay, now wait a minute. One's going that way, one's going the other way. That can't be right.
Yes, so I will go ahead and explain this now. Basically, this frame motor is going to, the one that obviously has the up arrow is going to pull the frames up. And the one that has the down arrow will push the frames down. And if I connect these differently, so for instance, if I connect the one that goes down here to this deployer and put frames inside of it, actually I can, why am I talking?
Oh.
I could be showing you this. What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know. All right.
No, that makes sense.
Okay. Well, then I will not explain. But yeah, so basically, this one that's facing down and this deployer are going to get activated at the same time, and it's going to keep pushing it down. And then it's going to break the blocks and get pushed down again, and then break the blocks and get pushed down again, and so on and so forth, and etc. And then the one that goes up is going to pull up the block, and the block breaker is going to break the block. It's going to give it back to the deployer, and then it's going to break another block, pull it up, put it back in the deployer. And so I can make it go infinitely down and infinitely up as long as there's frames in the deployer.
Okay, that's how you do that.
Yeah, so it's really simple for the most part.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay.
And so I don't know if you've messed with these either, and you can't see these because they're still in my inventory. But, let's see, do I have any more covers? What did I do with them? Did I use them all? Oh, there they are. Covers. All right, and I'm actually going to switch these 2 panels. There we go. All right, so I don't know if you have seen this before, but we're going to place that like this and jump up here, and we're going to place down that bad boy. Have you seen these before?
It's some kind of wireless doohickey.
Yeah, and if I get out my wireless remote and program it to the exact same signal, it will go ahead and send the signal here from another world if I have it chunk loaded.
Okay, this you're gonna have to explain to me later because I'm trying to figure out what it's for.
What's that?
Why do you need this?
The wireless receiver?
Yeah.
So basically, right now, there's the only way for me to make this go down would be to press a button by hand and then it'd go down, and then press another button by hand and it'd go down. I'm going to hook this up here, and I'm going to take a piece of the red alloy wire here and place it like that. And so now anytime that this receives a signal, it's going to push the frames down. And so it's going
Okay.
to activate the frame motor, it's going to push it down, and then it's going to deploy another block. And it's just going to keep doing that. And the only reason that I use the wireless is just so that way I don't have to be standing on this machine to activate it. I can go down here, use a computer craft computer and a loop, and it can go down 70 blocks without having to run a wire to it.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. That makes
Because
sense.
this thing is going to be moving left, right, front, back, up, down, etc. And if I have wires that are actually leading off of it, they're just going to break.
That makes sense.
So I want to hook it up like so. And then I actually want some of these pneumatic tubes here and pull it out the back like this and like that. And so I'm sure you can see what this is going to do, but as soon as the block breaker breaks a block, it ejects it out of its back, and if there's nothing there, it's just going to go flying off. But since there's pneumatic tubes, it's going to go into the tube and it's going to reload itself into the deployer.
Yeah. Got it.
So I basically have an infinite amount there of items.
Okay. Now I have a question.
Yes.
Okay. So right now you only have one piece of redstone wire or whatever.
Right.
How does the other ones get signal?
What are you talking about, like down here on the head?
Yeah. Well, the rest of the blocks up here. You have one, two, three, four blocks up here that require signal.
Right. And so this piece of redstone wire right here is going to make the down function. So this piece of redstone wire goes into the deployer, and it also powers the frame the frame motor that's pointing down. So
Gotcha.
this is the whole down function, this one piece of redstone wire. And I'm also going to have to wire up this block breaker to the block below it, and that way it will be able to break the blocks and pull itself up.
Okay.
So
Making
that's what
sense.
we're going to work on now, because right now it can only go down if I give it a redstone signal, and we want it to be able to go up as well. And I actually need more frames. What? I'm out of frames? Seriously?
You
I swore I
Yeah.
made more.
you have half a stack of them in the deployer.
Alright. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to save those for the actual demonstration, but I'll just have to make more. And they're oddly not cheap. Well, they are cheap because they only require a piece of brass and sticks, but they require 8 sticks, and those 8 sticks do not last very long. I'm like, no! I'm out of sticks! Alright. And we'll place this right there. Okay. So now we have this hooked up, and so now it's a bit more complicated. I have to hook up the side right here, and I've done this in creative, so I think I have it in my head, maybe. Maybe not. Might have just forgot it. Nope. I think he's coming back. It's coming back. Alright. I'm going to need another panel. And by I say it's coming back, it means I just took a glance on my second monitor at the screenshot. I mean, what are you talking about? I'm DocRedstone. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, of course.
Alright.
You have
So,
this is faith.
we're going to put a panel right there. Okay. So basically, if you come over here, there's these fancy things right here that you can see called these wood jacketed wires.
Cool.
And they're extremely nice because they actually are not going to connect to any blocks next to them. They basically act as a way to not power blocks. So if this was just this jacketed wire here was just a normal redstone wire, it'd be powering this frame, and even though there's a panel on top of this frame motor up here, it'd power it as well. But because it's as it is, it's only going to power what I tell it to. And so if we place... Uh-oh. I think I might have made the wrong block. I made the wrong block! No, that has to be it. It's jacketed cable, right?
I have it in my hand.
That's called jacketed cable. should be
Yeah.
doing.
Wooden plank jacketed cable.
Why isn't it doing what is? It should be. All right. It should be able to go up. I don't know what I've done, Mango.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right. It should just be able to
Here,
connect.
come down here. And test your connection.
All right. See, why is it putting it on top? It should share the same block. Did I make the wrong thing?
I don't know. Here, let me see it.
Yeah, here. I swore that's what it was. What have I
Give
done?
me a piece of redstone wire.
Oh, I thought I gave you one. Alright. And then you just click the block underneath of it.
That doesn't work.
Shoot. What did I do? Alright, timeout. Be right back. So, me and Mango have come to the conclusion that I am a moron. And this is the wooden jacketed cable, and instead I meant to make the wooden jacketed wire. Big difference, apparently.
Giant difference.
They just do an entirely different function. So now we go ahead and we place that down. You place a block on top of it, and it connects to that frame, which is what I wanted it to connect to. Place a piece of that behind it, and I'm going to need another wireless modem right there, and a sonic screwdriver here. Actually, it's just a normal screwdriver. I've lost my sonic one. Okay, and then on top of this one, we're just gonna whoa, hello. Alright, place that there, and this has to be a cover, not a panel. Oh, I hope I brought that with me. Why? Why does my handsaw hate me?
What, did you break it suddenly?
No, I left it back at base. 'Cause that's what I do. Okay. So now we'll place that there. Turn this into a cover. Take it back. And then place it there. Place that there. Okay, perfect. So now this jacketed cable cannot connect to this top frame right here because of the cover, but it does not have a problem connecting to the block breaker. So we're going to cheat real quick and give it power via battery box, and then we'll hook the battery box up to solar panels and stuff like that. But if we go ahead and just place this battery box here and give it some charge, which is almost no charge, but I think it's enough. Okay,
There's something lit up in there.
Yeah, there's enough charge, and then do we have some tubes? Yep. All right, place that there, and I think it's just like this. Okay, now, given that I've done everything correctly, and these actually have a signal, we're going to, I want to remove the frequency. Oh, well. All right, we're going to set the frequency to 1001, and that's going to be, I think, is that down? Yeah, 1001 is down. And I don't know if you can actually right-click on this wireless receiver.
Yep, I can see it.
Okay, so as you can see, it's on 1001, and I can type down, and I can hit set name, and so now that will appear in a list. And if I come over to this one, that's hidden over here by you, and set it to 1002, and I can set it to up. And so as you can see, in the list, we have down, testing, and up, and so those are the different signals. So and these frame motors have power, so we're going to jump off here in case of spontaneous explosions. And have you seen one of these wireless remotes before?
I have not.
Okay. Well, I will toss it to you, and instead take back those. All right, now if you hold shift and right click on it,
oh, nice.
you can see the GUI pops up, and so you can pick your different signals, and so it's pretty simple to do it by hand from a remote location. And look at that!
It works!
And then go ahead and press it again.
Nope.
Uh-oh, what have I done?
I think that sucked all your power.
What's it hooked to? Anything? Huh. It might just need power, so I'll hook up some solar panels. Why don't you try and see if you can make it go up real quick?
All right, let's see. Oop.
Oh, what's happened here? If you
What did
come
you
up here, you can see that the signal on this wireless
Oh, it's
receiver
broke.
is, yeah, it's stuck. And that's why it didn't do it again. Let's see
I
if I...
just breaking the cable, or is it this receiver?
See, it's the receiver. That's weird. Alright, so we'll go ahead and try placing them down again. And see what that does. And set that to... That was the down one, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and press down again. Let's see if it actually goes down without breaking.
Yeah, I'm pushing it. It's not doing anything.
Now it refuses to take a signal.
Did you fix the frequency?
Yeah, it's on 1001.
All right, well, let's try the up frequency.
Yeah, let's see if the up works at least. And if not... Huh. So it's something to do with the wireless remotes here.
Um, Down 1001. No, it's set up right. The thing is on right.
Here, I'm going to go ahead and relog, and why don't you relog? Because I had this issue earlier while testing, and I didn't find a fix except to relog. So we'll see if that does anything. Oh, I was like, oh crap, they found the IP, but it's hidden.
I am logged.
Okay.
Down is not working. Let's try up. Up is not working either.
Alright, so the wireless remotes decided that they don't want to work. Now there is an alternate because there is a wireless transmitter and it's not handheld. You actually have to place it on the ground, but it works just the same and take a bit to make, but it'll be easier. But that kind of sucks. Because it was working, like we saw it go down and we're like, yay, party, and then it's like, no. And there's still... Yeah, it's just the wireless. It's not a server setting, do you think? Did Joe turn it? No, Joe just downloaded the normal pack.
Yeah. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense.
Hey, would you mind tossing me the remote? Well, I was going to say maybe it's player specific, but you tried it the first time, and that's when it worked.
I even changed that one to 1003.
Oh.
Give it a shot. See what it does.
Let's see. And we'll change it to down.
No, it's down 2. 1003 is down 2.
Oh, okay.
I just made a different one.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's just not giving a signal.
Weird.
That is bizarre. And I don't think it's the remote.
Give me a button. I'll do this by hand. Plink, plink.
I'm just going to leave it for now. Because, I mean, we saw it go down, and we'll see it go up in a second here. And so we'll work on that. All right, so we're going to go down here to this layer right here. And we're going to hook up a simple function here. And so we're going to place this cover right here. And then we're going to take some red alloy wire, and we're going to place it right there. And I'm not sure we need some here on the wall. Whoops. There we go. Alright. Actually, no, I think that needs to be broken. I'm going to go with that. Alright, and we're going to place that. Okay, yep, it worked. So as you can see, this jacketed cable is connected to this red wire right here.
Alright.
So can you see where it's actually connected at?
Yeah.
Alright, so anytime it gets a pulse now, it will give a signal. And assuming that one day this will decide to work and not hate us. Are these panels? Cool. Alright, then we will do this. And we place this right here and plop. And so, given that this will work, let's try a new signal. Let's do like 1000 100. And this will be dig, and we'll set it to the name. All right. And let's see if the wireless remote decides it cares to work. All right, let's see. Dig. You don't have to charge these, do you? No, that'd be stupid. All right.
It is not doing a thing.
Yeah, it's not doing a thing.
Hmm.
Huh, I'm going to have to Google that. Google is your friend. But basically, given the setup that we actually have right now, this thing could run and dig down to bedrock.
Now, I have a question.
Yes.
Where does the stuff go?
Well, that is the next part, because obviously it can run down to bedrock, but it's entirely pointless. Actually, there's one more thing I want to fix too. And I told you earlier, frames can connect to anything. And so we're going to actually put a couple covers on this outside part right here, because if not, they'll just connect to whatever they feel like it.
Nice.
And it'll actually make it impossible for the thing to dig. So, now when you place that, do you know if that was a panel or a cover?
So that was a panel.
Oh, because panels can have items connect to them.
It looks exactly the same.
Actually, well, they do, like, if you look at them just right now, but if you actually compare them, a panel is thicker than a cover by about double.
There, I knocked that one off.
All right.
It was a panel.
All right. Yeah. See, right there, it would have stuck, and it would have not moved down anymore.
And it would have caused you to go, why does this hate me?
Yes, just like I'm currently thinking with the wireless transceivers. All right. So now we have Joe's favorite block surrounding. All right, and I'm just going to put some up on the top because it looks pretty. That's right, Joe.
Get over it.
Enjoy the texture. All right.
I think it makes it look pretty.
Well, thank you. See? Somebody has taste. Oh, dude, I meant to tell you, did you know that with equivalent exchange and macerators, you can have an infinite supply of blaze rods?
Really?
Because one blaze rod macerated will give you 5 blaze powder. And then with a minium stone, 5 blaze powder can be converted into 2 blaze rods. Then you macerate those 2 blaze rods, you get 10, and so now your 2 blaze rods just became 5. And that can go on forever and ever and ever.
We should totally start that production.
So, I guess.
I bet you we could do that with an auto crafting table.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, how would you do it? But yeah, an auto crafting table. Okay, so I will be right back. I'm going to run to my base and get your question answered.
Awesome.
All right, and Doc's home, and over here. All right, so I am back now, and your question was, well, how do I get the items out of here? And that is a simple question. Actually, I gotta remove that. Shabam. So basically, like I told you, these tubes right here operate as frames and tubes and red power. So they act like a redstone wire. They act like a pneumatic tube, and they act like a frame. So anytime these block breakers break a block, it will find their way back up to the nearest inventory, which will be this ender chest. And back at my base, I have an ender chest connected to a filter, and a filter will pull out items from the adjacent inventory by a stack every time it receives a redstone signal. So I have a 1-second clock hooked up there. So every time an item's put in here, within a second, it will be removed.
Nice.
And the way this thing stands is it is ready to operate, but since this wireless shizniz decided it doesn't want to work, I'm going to run back to my base real quick. I'm going to make a wireless transmitter that sits on the ground, grab a computer, and then we will be right back to show off how this thing can work.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got the required resources here, and I have a wireless transmitter and a computer. So we're going to place the computer here, and one wireless transmitter here, and one here, and we're going to set this one to down, and this one to dig. So it's pretty simple, like that.
Wait. What about suck?
Well, I'll have to make it go up, but I'll have to make another one to go up. Right now, I just want it to go down so that people can see.
Ah, okay, got it.
So we're just going to make a simple program right here called down. Down in dig, like that. And so we are going to do redstone dot set output. I can't remember. Is this one? Okay, down is left. Set output left. Left true. And so that'll turn on the left for a second. Sleep for a second. This is probably overkill. Dot set output right. Why? Right.
Frog.
Or left.
No, right's correct.
No, I need to turn it off because when I set the output on, it stays on, and then in a second I have to tell it to turn off. So like that, and then we'll tell it to sleep for 2 seconds here, and then we'll do redstone dot set output to the right, and we're going to tell that to be true, and then sleep for 1 second there, and then redstone dot set output and right, and set that to false.
You missed the T.
Oh, thank you.
I'm watching you type this.
It's like, why does this program not work? Okay. So set the output to the left to true. Wait a second, turn it off. Wait 2 seconds, turn the right on. Wait a second, turn the right off. And we're going to hit save and hit exit. And we're going to go dig in down. And we'll hit that button. Ooh. Did I do down?
Really?
Down. What did I call it?
I think it was down and dig.
Oh, down in dig. Let's see.
Nada.
It's the wireless transmitters.
Or the receivers.
Or the receivers. It's not the transmitters.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Let me think. Let me look at this. No, that should be the down one there, not this one.
The direction this little satellite on their head is facing doesn't matter, does it?
I don't know. Try turning it around, see what it is.
Well, I mean, like, the thing is, if I turn it, you need a screwdriver to turn it. But, like, see, I turn it, now it no longer connects to this piece of redstone.
Where's your wireless? Let me see it.
Let me get it out of my bag. And it's on 1001. I don't know if we changed the frequency names.
Did it do anything?
So it's these darn transmitters.
Let's do down. There we go.
Or receivers. Why do I keep calling them transmitters?
Looks like you may have to make some kind of weird setup up here.
I'm going to have to Google this now and figure out why. In the name of good gravy. Doesn't want to work. Here, I'm going to go type in that program code again. Well, not type it in. Hit the enter button. And let me know if you see anything.
Okay. I saw it down there on that. So those two are working.
Yeah, those two I can see, but these, they just don't do anything.
That's not. That didn't do jack diddly bananas. It's simple. Oh, wait a minute.
And I didn't make a wireless jammer. I would know that. And a wireless sniffer are expensive, so I don't want to make one of those. Huh.
No, that's not right.
What the heck?
Advanced.
Why does this hate me? Okay, guys, we'll be back again.